So what wants to come through today is that you are on the brink of success. So the energy that I was picking up on was frustration, even a little bit of discouragement, and just feeling like the need to continue to push through, but also feeling these feelings and not knowing what the outcome is. So I feel like the message that wants to come through is just to hang in there, because I feel like you are on the brink of your success of what it is that you're doing, okay? So let's get some confirmation and see what's coming through here. Four of Wands, I feel like that is confirmation. Four of Wands is all about stability, celebrations, achievement, union, okay? With the Hangman, this is really confirmation of how frustrating that it can be. A period of waiting, that stillness, that stagnancy that you could be in the midst of, that you're just like, what now? Like, why is everything feeling so still and nothing's happening? But the truth of the matter is that the universe is working behind the scenes and in your favor. Okay, that's coming through very strongly. Like, even though you're in a period of stillness and waiting, the message here is that the patience will pay off. Okay, good things come to those who wait. So continue to remain patient and just trust. Be in a trusting state. I know that there's feelings of frustration and discouragement, and we're all human. We're going to feel those feelings. But the message here is to keep going, okay? Because you're headed toward, you're on the brink of success here. So let's see what else is coming through. We have the Death. So this could be like an ending that you had recently maybe put something to an end, put something to a close, or this is just all about finality, okay? Or is this finality having to happen so that you can embark on this journey of celebration, of this, toward this celebratory energy, okay? So an ending had to happen. I do want to see I feel like, okay, so with the Six of Pentacles in reverse coming through next to the Death card, I feel like this had to end, or this situation, this circumstance, even a connection, take it as it resonates, because for some of you it could be, maybe this is a job that close, maybe this is a relationship that had to end, a friendship, okay, or a familial tie. But I see that it was a one-sided energy here. I feel like you were not gaining from this. It was not serving you. With the Six of Pentacles is all about generosity, and when it comes in reverse, I feel like this situation was just taking from you more than it was contributing to your life. So you had to make the right decision because you felt like it was just too one-sided here. But even though it was discomforting, because this could have been something that you were used to, you knew that it was what you needed to do. And even though there's this like period of stillness and just kind of like adjustment and a little bit of awkwardness because it's like not familiar, you're really chucking through it. And I feel like that is why you're on the brink of success. My throat got dry. I apologize. Sometimes when I'm talking and I'm getting it out, my throat does get a little dry. So I've got to take some water breaks here. If you are new here, please be sure to follow me. Also, I do have my retreat that is coming up, my Empress retreat. I'd love to have you. We're going to do amazing things. We're going to do yoga by the ocean, waterfall hikes, workshops that are going to promote evolution, healing, transformation, all the things. It's going to be a jam-packed thing. All you have to do is show up, buy your plane ticket, and show up. And I have everything planned out for you. Whenever you come, you'll get a goodie bag that has all the gifts from me to you included in your ticket. So definitely take a look at that. The link will be in the description. It's right around the corner. We only have, I believe, less than 3 months now. So definitely be sure to get in there. I only have 8 spots left. I'd love to have you. Whenever you sign up by the 31st of March, you will have access to all of my workshops that I've done. Those include the Snakes in the Grass workshop, the Full Moon Abundant workshop, and the Learning Tarot for Beginners. You'll have access to all that free if you sign up by March 31st. So definitely would encourage you to take a look, at least take a look, see if it resonates with you. And if it's something that does resonate with you, we'd love to have you on board on the Empress Retreat. It's going to be so phenomenal, and I'd love to have you experience this and be a part of this. Okay, so that being said, we're going to go ahead and get back to the reading here. We do have the Seven of Wands. I feel like Spirit is acknowledging your Five of Wands conflict, your perseverance that you had upheld throughout periods of conflicting times or conflicting energies, or this inner conflict that you experienced in order to let this situation come to an end, okay? It was like a conflicting time for you. But with the Seven of Wands, I feel like that is sort of like acknowledgement of how much you have persisted through this, which is why the success and the celebrations are headed your way here, okay? So that is definitely confirmation here as to like how far you've come, man. You really, like, I'm hearing good character. Like you displayed and conveyed good character throughout your conflicting times. Like you didn't let it take you by surprise. You didn't feed into it. And the reason why I say that is because you see this card, how I was just drawn to this like woman, and she's total goddess, but she's just chilling here. You know, she's just staying in her own lane, minding her own business, really surrounded more by what's around her, not really focusing on that, okay, on what's outside. She's focusing on what's there with her inside, internally, and also like right in front of her is what I'm seeing. So she's like able to like not allow, it's like even though she cannot manipulate what's going on around her, control that, she's not allowing it to affect her, okay? And I feel like that is something that you have been striving to do, and it's been a useful tool for you to engage and practice on focus on what's right in front of you, what you have the moment where you're at internally versus what's going on around you, all the drama that's happening around you. You're not really feeding into it as much as maybe you had in the past. And I also feel like that it's like centered you to let this past energy go as well. You've become more centered in times of difficulty and conflict. Whoa, thank you so much, Spirit, for these amazing messages. What else does my collective need to hear? Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what else. We have the Six of Swords. You are transitioning. I'm hearing it's a lovely transition. Okay, a lovely transition. So yeah, and I've been seeing this a lot in the energy recently. I feel like the collective is, especially my collective, those who resonate with me are going through a lot of profound transformations in this time, but necessary, okay? As the seasons change, so does our lives. As time passes, as we evolve as the time passes, right? We experience moments of growth, periods of change and transition. I feel like this transition, usually in the energy, I pick up on a lot of reluctance when it comes to transitions, but I see like in this instance, I feel like you are more in a place of embracing this transition versus like being reluctant, like, oh, I guess I have to transition to this next phase, or I have to, whatever, I have to do this. I have no idea where I'm going. But I feel like you're just kind of like your heart is more open, because I see like what I'm really drawn to is this man standing up and looking toward the future and what's ahead. And I feel like you're really focused on that. Okay. Three of Wands. Again, this is like this has to do with, I see, so for some of you, your ships are coming in, okay? Because I'm really just drawn to that ship right there. But I feel like this is also like symbolizing the support that you have throughout your transitions, the elements that support you in life, the tools that you have that are provided to you to get through the tough times. And as you remain centered, you're able to push on through those, okay? Or push past through that. King of Swords, we have clarity. In this time of your life, you're going to be receiving a lot more clarity than ever before, okay? I feel like your ships are coming. Clarity is headed your way. So when I look at the King of Swords, I feel like I needed to emphasize on that a little bit more. I feel like this is like you giving yourself clarity, or being okay with the decision that you had to make to let go of this, okay? Or like looking at it in hindsight and understanding that it was the right direction to take is what I'm seeing here. The World. Yep. The World is about a completion, closed cycle. I'm hearing you took your power back by making this decision. I feel like you're from this point on, you're going to be more selective about who you allow into your energy and give your time and energy to, because you're seeing your value here. And it happens, when we end up in these circumstances that are undeserving. Unfortunately, that sometimes it happens that way. But I feel like you've really opened your eyes to this, and I don't feel like this is going to like repeat itself anymore. This energy, it's closed out. It's done. You're not going to I'm hearing like times are going to be a lot easier for you. You're not going to have to experience that anymore. We have the 9 of Wands. This is all about, like, again, persistence, challenges, but I feel like from the 7 of Wands, you sort of like took the reins here or persisted through it, and now you've had accomplished so much, like as far as this transition goes and this like closing this out. Now you can just kind of rest a little bit. You don't have to do as much. It's like you did so much throughout this process that now you can just kind of like settle into that energy, because I see her not really like, she's kind of like leaning back, you know, and her hair is just, her dress is flowing. It's a little bit easier for her because she's already set up shop here, or she's already put up the stakes that need to be put up in order to preserve her energy. She's made the decision. This could be a decision too, making those decisions, taking those action steps. It can be very, very draining to do stuff like this. Making big moves is not easy to make, okay? So the fact that you made them and you have this clarity, this newfound clarity on the decisions that you made, you're able to be more at peace with what you've done and just kind of rest, okay? Yeah, 5 of Pentacles in reverse is what is coming through. 5 of Pentacles is all about feeling like down, depressed, left out in the cold. But in this scenario, in this reading, in this spread, for your energy, for the collective energy, it's coming through in reverse. So it's like you are no longer going to allow, like if someone leaves you out in the cold, it's not going to affect you, because it's giving like, if you throw me to the wolves, I'll come back leading the pack kind of vibe for you. Like you're like, if somebody throws me out to the wolves, whatever, I'm going to be just fine because I'm choosing myself, and I'm going to stand on 10 toes on that, and I'm always going to choose myself. And I feel like that was what had to be learned throughout this process, is like the acknowledgement of your strength, your worth, your resilience, your determination, your ability to make very hasteful and clear, decisive decisions based on your intuition or your immediate need, okay? So this is a beautiful evolution. It's like the revolution led to your evolution. Holy cow. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for these amazing messages. Okay, so let's see what else is coming through. What else do you need to know? What blessings are coming for you? Spirit, what blessings are coming for my collective? What blessings are coming for my collective? Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay. So we have, the moon here. We have the moon. I love that the moon came out, and then the Page of Cups. So the moon, I love that the moon came out because this deck is called the Moon Dusk deck, right? So it's really like wielding the power of the moon in this energy. So with the moon card coming, I feel like this is like a lot of like, so this energy has to do with like the movements and the flows, and you being more grounded and in a state of flow now. You being receptive to your magic and the power that you wield. Holy cow. Okay, this reading is just mind blown here. So it's about the power that you're wielding, or like that you hold in order to manifest that which you are seeking, and not doing it in a way that's like overcompensating or putting in so much effort, because it's in a flow state, right? And then we have Page of Cups. So Page of Cups always talks about like a new beginning, a new adventure. I see a lot of adventures. I feel like your energy is more in a place of like seriousness and ready to go forward versus like immature, or I don't know. I just feel like you're wielding this new version of yourself that's like super, super powerful. And you're like, yes, you do not take life for granted, and you do not take life too seriously, but you're taking yourself seriously now. And it's beautiful to see this, okay, and to witness in the cards. It's like a whole new level of growth and maturity that you're engaging in, or you're standing in, okay? It's like acknowledgement of your own power. And when you acknowledge and you stand in your power, you can make amazing things happen, okay? I'm hearing transmute, transform, all the things, manifest, cultivate, produce, because you're in your power. And when you're in that power and you're wielding it, you're not really concerned about past situations that got in your way. Like you could just like eat it up for a snack. Now it doesn't affect you. like it did once before. So that's a lot of healing, phenomenal healing work that you've done. Okay. Okay, Spirit. Like, I'm not going to take that one. That didn't feel like it needed to be taken. Spirit, anything else? Thank you so much for these beautiful messages. We have the Queen of Cups. And I saw this earlier at the bottom of the deck, so I'm not surprised that this has come out, because the Queen of Cups is all about like navigation. So it started from the Page of Cups to the Queen of Cups. So whatever you're embarking on now will evolve. Your journey is you are headed toward mastery in your journey, mastery and growth, okay? And despite the challenges that may come your way, it's what's going to help you to continue to grow. I see like, dang, it's like starting off in this like level of like, yes, I'm here, I'm serious, I'm doing this from the get, and then just like being a complete and total badass, like once all is said and done on this journey for you, okay, toward fulfillment, toward emotional receptivity, toward cultivation, toward self-awareness. And then we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, coming through in reverse. I feel like this is indicative of like you are seeing every opportunity that comes at you, and you're gonna seize it and make the most of it, okay? I'm hearing like opportunist, or you're learning how to become an opportunist. Embrace the opportunities that are coming towards you, okay? So let's see what else. I want to get a few more messages just to close. Oh my gosh, 10 of Cups. This is beautiful. Holy cow. Oh, I got the chills. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. So you are definitely headed toward this amazing journey that's going to bring you so many blessings and so much fortune. Like, you have no idea, my love. You are headed toward fulfillment, and it's all because of this decision, these decisions that have led you up to this point, the patience that you have had to demonstrate, the persistence, the act of choosing yourself, the act of really like embracing the struggle and the setbacks and overcoming them, and continuing to be persistent and continuing to build and stay focused despite the frustration and discouragement. Like, all of this is paying off in such beautiful, amazing ways. And with this beautiful Wheel of Fortune and 10 of Cups card coming out, I feel like this is like part of your destiny. I've got chills like literally all over like saying this, because I feel like this is just like, this is where it's at, and this is where you wanted to get to. It's just right here. And as you stayed focused, and as you learn how to navigate your emotions, your intuition, your emotions, intuition, and desires, okay? As you learn how to navigate that and also wield and stand into your power, you're able to cultivate abundance. You're able to cultivate your destiny, your wish fulfillment. All the things that you want to see come to fruition are coming to fruition because you are totally in your power, and you know how to wield, and you know how to transmute, and you know how to like manifest. Like, you're knowing what you're capable of, your capacity, and what you bring to others and others' lives, and it's bringing you total fulfillment to be in this state. All is well here, okay? You're going to be supported financially. The universe is going to start like mirroring what it is that you're wanting to see in your reality. So definitely make sure that you are taking good care of yourself, not stressing or sweating the small stuff, and understanding that abundance is a flow. And when you let go and you have total faith that it's going to come back, it's going to come back and multiply. You can affirm everything that I'm given, or everything that is given to me, or everything that I give to myself multiplies in ways like never before. Everything that I am given, I can multiply that. Everything the universe gives me, I can multiply. Or however you want to say it, you can say it in your own way. Let me know in the comments, like, what is it that you feel like you can affirm to create this reality? I'd love to know. So if you stayed this long, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. If you want to check out my retreat, I'd love to have you there. We're going to have an amazing time, guys. It's going to be so magical. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I definitely would love to have you. We already have a few Empresses signed up. This is an opportunity to create long-lasting bonds in a really beautiful setting. I've been to the retreat. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is not something you want to miss. Do this for yourself. It's a huge investment. When you invest in yourself, the universe will definitely multiply that as well. Also, I have a few workshops coming up. If you sign up by March 31st, you will have complete and total access to these workshops, all 3 of them. Next month, I'm going to have my Pink Full Moon Abundance Workshop. If that's something that you'd like to opt into, I'll leave the links in the description below. You could take a look at that. We're going to do a lot of energy work to call in abundance. We're going to do some meditations. I'm also going to pull cards. It's going to be a 1-hour workshop, and it's going to be filled with all the things that you can do to manifest any full moon, or you can have access to that replay for lifetime whenever you opt in. So every time there's a full moon, you can like go to that and revert to that and see like, you know, that money manifestation, the love manifestation. I'm going to be lighting candles throughout the workshop so that we can call in whatever our desires are. I also have a Snakes in the Grass workshop that's coming up next month as well. We're going to be learning about how we can set our boundaries and overcome manipulative energy or manipulators in our lives that we just can't kick, or if that even has an opportunity of coming in, we're not allowing it. We're also going to be calling our power back in very, very unique ways by doing energy work so that we do not enable snakes to come in and drain and siphon our energy, your energy. It's a huge investment. It's something that I've been studying for a very, very long time, and I'd love to share this wisdom with you. So I definitely would encourage you to invest in yourself and show up. And if you decide to do the retreat, you'll be able to have access to all of the workshops, all of the materials for life. So thank you so much for hanging out with me for this long. Oh my gosh, I've been just gabbling away. And I'll see you guys in the next reading. You guys take care and you have a wonderful day. Take care.